Ever feel like you're just stuck on that hamster wheel, giving everything you've got to everything and everybody else, and then at the end of the day, you just kind of feel empty,
Oh.
like undervalued?
Oh, it's more common than you think. Our world, it's like it's obsessed with us seeking approval from others rather than, recognizing our own inherent worth.
And that's why I'm really excited we're tackling this last part of 10 ways to value yourself together. The recovering nice girl, she really hits on something important. Over these past 4 deep dives with her book, we've uncovered so much already. But today, we're honing in on 2 powerful concepts: how to truly cherish our time and how to recognize those strengths we already have within us.
Two sides of the same coin, wouldn't you say? It's like when you truly get that you are valuable, you start guarding your time more fiercely and, well, investing it in what truly matters to you.
Totally. And this book, it just cuts right to the chase. There's this one line that really made me pause. It says, "Your time is one of the most precious resources you have. It's finite, irreplaceable, and deeply valuable."
Deceptively simple, right? But when you actually let those words sink in, think about how we'll block off hours on our calendar, no problem, for meetings or errands. But then when it comes to our own time, the time we spend on our well-being or pursuing something we're passionate about, do we give it that same level of importance?
It's so true. Like just the other day, I got totally sucked into this social media black hole. You know how it goes. Next thing I knew, an hour had vanished. I even missed an important call because I was so lost in the digital noise. It's like my brain just went on autopilot or something.
Yeah, those time traps, they get us all, don't they? I mean, we live in a world where something is always vying for our attention.
It's like we're programmed to put everyone and everything else ahead of our own needs.
Exactly. But what if we flipped the script? Just imagine you start your day knowing that your time is the ultimate resource. It's precious, something to protect and invest wisely. What if you went after your goals and passions with that same energy you have, for a work deadline?
I love that
Yeah.
because it's not selfish to value your time, right?
Yeah,
It's self-preservation. It's essential.
exactly. And this leads us perfectly into, well, the whole idea of embracing our strengths, which this book is all about.
This part really got to me. Think about it.
Yeah.
How often are we told to find our weaknesses? You know, to
Yeah.
focus all our energy on getting better at what we're already not great at. But here, she's like, throw that whole idea out the window.
The book totally challenges that idea that's so ingrained in us, right? That we have to fix our flaws to be worthy. Instead, it's like, hey, why not figure out what you're naturally gifted at, those talents that light you up inside, and then do more of that?
Yeah. Instead of trying to squeeze into a box that doesn't fit, let's celebrate what makes us each unique.
And when we're coming from that place of authenticity, really leaning into our strengths, well, it affects everything. Our relationships are more genuine, our careers become more fulfilling, even our hobbies, they become richer.
There's this quote that I think just nails it. It says, letting go of your weaknesses doesn't mean ignoring areas where you can grow or improve, but it does mean refusing to let them define you or hold you back.
Hmm.
It's about looking at those gifts we have, those things that just seem to come easily to us, the things we're good at without even trying, and saying, hey, those things matter.
Instead of just letting them sit there, dormant, we can bring them front and center, let them shine.
Exactly. So here's a little challenge for you while you're listening. What's one strength, one thing you're really good at and you genuinely enjoy doing? Take a second to think about it. Got it. Okay, now ask yourself, how can I bring more of that into my everyday life?
Because when we're operating from that place of strength, that's when we truly shine. And when we shine, well, how we see ourselves, our whole self-perception, it shifts. We recognize our own value, not because someone else said it, but because we feel it deep down.
This has been amazing, and it feels like the perfect way to wrap up our 5-part deep dive into 10 ways to value yourself.
Ah,
The recovering nice girl, she's given us a lot to think about.
we have covered a lot of ground, haven't we? Everything from those healthy boundaries to tackling those negative thoughts head on, and now, understanding how important it is to value our time and really own our strengths.
For those of you who've been with us through this whole journey, think back on what really stuck with you from each episode. What resonated? What shifts, maybe even small ones, have you noticed in how you see things?
Most importantly, what are you going to do starting today to really invest in yourself and your worth? Because, and remember this, valuing yourself, it's not selfish, it's the key to living a life that's both fulfilling and authentic.
Such a powerful message to end on. Thank you all for being here with us on this journey of self-discovery. Until next time, remember to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep valuing yourselves.